By clicking on this button on the right, we can download some examples to get started. In our case, we already know what we want to build, so we will just go ahead and create a new robot. We will give it a name and choose a template. In this case, the standard one will do, and then create a robot. Now, Robocorp Lab has created the needed files for our robot. Let's have a look at them. Robot.yaml is the configuration file for my robot, where we have specified the command that is executed when the robot is run, which directory the artifacts, so the files that the robot will create, will be stored in, and other information about the environment. The conda.yaml file is where we specify which type of environment we want built for our robot, with a Python version and any additional packages that the robot needs. As a default, we are getting the familiar RPA framework set of libraries that are built expressly for robotic process automation. Learn more about them on our website. Finally, we have the tasks.robot file, which is where we will do the coding for our robot. Just like Jupyter Lab, on which it is based, Robocorp Lab uses the idea of notebook and cells. Our task.robot is our notebook. And here we have two cells, a settings cell and a tasks cell. We can run each cell independently. To do it, we can either click on this button, or we can use Shift and Enter. Now, both cells in our notebook have been run, and in particular, in the second one, we can see the results of it. We click on the log button, and this interface shows up, where we can see inside our task each keyword. In this case, we only have a log keyword, which prints out a simple message. In addition to running each cell individually, we can also preview how our robot will work when we put it in the cloud or in another environment by clicking the Run Robot button here. When I click it, I get here a report of how the robot worked, and also a detailed textual log of the environment. I can also click here and see the same log interface that we saw before. For this demonstration, we will build a very simple robot. Our robot will open a browser, take a screenshot of the page, and then close the browser. The first thing we want to do is to change the documentation here to describe what our robot will do. Since we want to work with the browser, we will need to add a library. Libraries add capabilities to your robot. In our case, we will want to use the rpa.browser library. We can just go ahead and add this library because it is part of the RPA framework package that we have in our conda.yaml file. Next, we will want to rename our task into something more descriptive. Something like that. Now, inside our task, we can start adding keywords. Let's go ahead and evaluate the settings cell. And now we have all the keywords included in the RPA browser at our disposal. We know we want to work with a browser, so we will need to open one. Let's start typing open, then Control and space. And here we will see all the keywords that are available for us. We want to use this open available browser. And here we need to give it a URL. Let's take a screenshot of our own website. Another way to see the list of available keywords is to click on the Keywords Explorer tab here. This will show you all the keywords that are available for you, and you will see that they are marked with this imported sign. And here we can find our open available browser, for example. Let's go ahead and run our robot so far. As we said, you can run each cell individually by clicking on that button or with Shift Enter. Here we can see that the browser has been opened and it has been pointed to the URL that we have given as an argument to the keyword. The next operation we want to do is to take a screenshot of the page. We can see we have the screenshot keyword there, which is available and imported for us. So let's copy it and let's paste it there. Let's run our cell again. So browser is opened, and then a screenshot is taken here. Now we want to close the browser, and we can do it with the close all browsers keyword. Now we can try running the robot just like it would in the cloud by clicking the Run Robot button. The browser gets opened and closed. Now we can see the log. In the screenshot element, we can see the screenshot that has been taken. And with this, our simple robot is complete. In the next video, we will see how to upload it to Robocorp Cloud.